How do you close a cold market prospect in one appointment? How do you close a stranger that you just met in 20 minutes? How do you close a cold market prospect in the first visit? You know what? Many salespeople in the world today want to find out the secrets. They want to find out the blueprints, how to close a cold market prospect in one shot. And of course, there are a lot of online mentors, sales gurus, sales leaders, and it's using the social media today and come up with different online courses, different sales techniques, different package sales program, and trying to teach people how to close your cold market prospect in one appointment, in 20 minutes, in one phone call. Now, I'm gonna share with you guys that I have been in the sales entrepreneurial world for over 26 years. Let me make it very transparent to you and very practical to every single one of you. If today you are trying to sell a product that is low cost to your customer, when I say low cost, I'm talking about $100, few $100, maybe even $1,000. Most of the customer that you meet, most of the people that you meet the first time, you can sell them on the first shot. Why? Because people buy based on emotion. When the cost is very little to them, most of the time people, they don't think about anything, they just buy it. Even they know the product, they don't need it, they still buy it based on emotion. I'm not talking about those low cost items today. I'm not talking about those low cost products today. I am going to talk about if you are in an industry like real estate, life insurance, you selling a private jet, you selling a big ticket program that costs people like $10, $15, $20, $30, $40,000. I'm talking about mortgages. I'm talking about something that's high cost, high premium to a customer, okay? And if you are in those type of industry, and if you are the salesperson in that industry, I rather you spend the first appointment, the first 30 minutes, the first 45 minutes, instead of trying to close your cold market prospect on the first shot. I really would love and suggest you to spend the first 30, 45 minutes to build relationship first. Build connection first. Build some kind of mutual feeling first. Now, why is that important? Let me explain this to you in the most practical way. And I want you to think about this, and you can disagree or you can agree. People buy from you because they like you first. Then, if you can back up by the value of whatever you sold to them with real value, and you keep your words, and the service matched to what you sold them, the product actually does what you told them it is going to do, eventually your customer is going to trust you, right? So let me say that again. People buy from you because they like you at the beginning, but they trust you because you actually deliver your service and promise the way you promised them at the beginning of the sales presentation. So think about the last big ticket item that you purchase, okay? I'm talking about maybe a house, maybe an expensive car, maybe you refinance your house through a mortgage broker. Think about that. Who did you go with? Probably you went with somebody that you already know, or somebody that you already know very well, and they refer you another guy that they know very well. Am I right? So there's connections. There's rapport being built. There is trust, because when you spending more time building relationship directly with a client or with another person that gets you to another client that they build strong relationship with, the sales become very easy to close because this relationship being built. Trust is there. And now all you gotta do is to spend time to focusing on the value of your product and services and be very honest and transparent with your customer. What can you offer them? Does it make sense? So let me give you an example. A few weeks ago, I just bought my Ferrari F8 Spider. It's a very expensive car, high-end car. And I went into this car dealership and met up with a sales guy I met the first time. Okay, first time. In less than 90 minutes, I bought the car from this sales guy that I just met the first time. No kidding, okay? And we spend the first 90 minutes to pick the interior color, exterior color, what type of rims, different type of leathers, and I literally build this a Ferrari based on my interest, what I want this Ferrari F8 Spider to look like. In 90 minutes later, I signed the deal and I paid a deposit, okay? And here's the trick. Why did I buy from a guy that I just first met, right? In a usual scenario, I wouldn't do that, right? Here's the trick. This sales guy know one of my good friends, and this good friend happened to know me very well, and we have great relationship over the years. We built great relationship over the years, and I trust my friend a lot. And when I was about to buy a Ferrari and I mentioned to him, he said, look, I know a friend of mine that would take good care of you, and he will give you the best deal, and he will take good care of you. And my friend referred me to this Ferrari sales guy. So you understand the triangle system, right? And because of my friend, this sales guy works in Ferrari, got the deal closed just like that. What does it have to do with my message today? Well, you gotta build relationship. You either gotta build relationship with the customer directly, or you gotta build strong relationship with a connection with somebody else. And if that person refer you another deal, the way you can close that deal, even as a cold market, is much higher than you trying to close somebody that you just met and you have no relationship with. So the myth of cold market is very simple. Everybody say you can close in one deal, you can close in 20 minutes, you can close in 45 minutes. Personally, I don't believe in that unless you're selling low cost item, as I said. But if you're selling high ticket items that costing the client a lot of premiums, you got to spend a lot of time building some kind of relationship first. Here's the deal. When people like you, then they will start to listen to you. And if you gain their trust, now they want to stay with you, doing business with you for a long period of time. So don't be in a hurry to try to close somebody on the first shot, but be in a hurry to build rapport, a strong bond, a strong relationship with that person. And don't look at that person as a commission. Don't look at that person as, you know what, I'm going to have an agenda to get something from you. Truly, authentically, sincerely, building some kind of relationship with people that you want to help them first. Don't try to always try to get something out of people first. If you're coming from that angle, try to help people first and asking people, what do you need? How can I help you in different angles before you even talk about your products? Believe me, if you do it consistently long enough to many people, you're gonna have no problem of finding endless prospects, good, strong referrals, and build up your block of business and become extremely profitable one day. If you're in the business for a long haul, you gotta spend time to build relationship first. But I get it. If you are one of those things that's like a one night stand type of sales guy and you don't want to build any relationship, I do get it. Again, I'm not saying it's impossible to close a prospect on one shot. You know, I'm not saying that. There are people that's extremely good in doing that. But for majority of the salespeople that I mentor, that I work with over the years, including myself, I believe that building relationship first, building connection first will help you to build a big block of business, big book of business, and help you to eventually succeed in a very big way. All right? I hope every single week when I'm producing weekly contents like this, I have added tremendous value into your business and life. All I'm asking in return is very simple. Post a comment below, share my video to the people that can benefit out of my weekly content, and of course, click the link below and subscribe to the new YouTube channel that I recently launched. And I appreciate you guys so much, and see you next time. JW here. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.